Hello, and welcome to Brand Clarity by Visions2images, where we focus on strategy and business development for entrepreneurs at all different levels through branding and digital marketing techniques. Susie Liberatore is the founder and art director of Visions2images Creative Services, LLC. For the last decade, she has personally been instrumental in bridging gaps between the global digital market and neighborhood locations for some of the biggest brands around. Growth is possible for even a single location with the right professional branding techniques and Susie's signature strategies of Visions2images. Stand out from your competitors and bring your visions to life while watching your sales skyrocket. Your host for this is Susie Liberatore, owner of Visions2images. Hello, and welcome to another episode on Brand Clarity, where we're talking about 5 things to create local awareness for any business, any size, no matter what. Whether you're service, product-based, it doesn't matter, guys. You can walk away today with 5 things to really increase your local presence. And guess what? A lot of it is social media. All right. So a lot of times people come to me and they're like, how do I get more leads? How do I get sales? How do I use social media? Nothing's converting. I'm service-based. I'm product-based. I'm only local. How do I get my audience, right? Like how? So they come to me and they ask me all these questions. And of course, I sit there and I come up with a ton of different questions, a ton of ideas, and I really sit down and think. I think and I analyze and I research with these clients. Each client's always different, but the 5 things that I have used for my business as well as my clients' businesses have been able to skyrocket their sales and local awareness and brand consistency, right? Like all 3 of those things are critical in order to grow your business. I believe in consistency. If you're consistent and you show up, however you decide to show up, it's going to generate those leads. If you create that local awareness, you're going to generate those leads, right? So it all has to be done strategically, though. We can't just put a picture of a cat when we're doing something on social media and expect people to know what you do or how you do it. So I'm going to take you through. The first thing I always recommend people is to network, right? I love networking. I've never really liked it before I was a business owner, but I totally 100% love it now. And it's one of the best ways my business has grown as well as my clients' businesses. Obviously, during a pandemic, networking has changed a lot. Whether you're doing virtual Zooms or doing in-person networking, however you're doing it, you need to show up, you need to network. But beyond networking, you really have to build those connections. You have to reach out to people. If you meet somebody on a Zoom call or at a networking event, you have to keep that conversation going with them. And don't always ask for the sale right away, because people might not need you right now, but they might need you 6 months from now. They might need you a week from now. So really building those connections so that you're able to have that is first and foremost, right? And that's not even done on social media. So that's something you can go and implement today. Find those networking events and attend them, and you will be amazed at how your business can grow. The second thing is a Facebook group. Facebook groups are popular, and I know that I have so many Facebook groups that I'm in. However, if you are local based, you definitely want to be in local groups where you can gain visibility and traction and you can build, right? So when you have a new post, share that post to your Facebook groups that are local so that people can see you're here, you're in business, they can know what you are offering and all of that. Facebook groups are powerful. And obviously, if they have certain rules and regulations, make sure you follow those. Some groups may only allow certain times or days that you can post and advertise. But Facebook groups have really helped me reach clients that are all over the United States and not just locally. However, if you are local, there are ways to target those people. The third thing is Facebook ads. So many people have bad experiences or don't like Facebook ads. Guess what? I'm here to tell you different. Facebook ads, when they are done right, properly, and strategically, they can really skyrocket your business. I've had clients come to me after working with them on their Facebook marketing, and they're like, wow, I've never had things convert until I started working with you. Granted, everything can take time to close, right? So maybe they came to you and then they came back a week later to close. And it all depends on how your price pointing is. And if you are a large service-based provider or if you're a product-based provider, it all depends. There's a lot of variables. But what happens is it creates that consistency and that awareness. People keep seeing you and they're interested, so they keep coming back. The fourth thing that I always recommend people to do is to comment, right? So you can comment on other businesses' pages as your business. So what you really want to do is find businesses that you want to do business with and or people, right? So if you want to be commenting on your friends' pages or whatever, always kind of post whenever you can from a business page. If you are a part of the local chambers, post from your business page on the comment. Post into those Facebook groups as your business. Really let your business shine and show in all of the avenues that you possibly can. The fifth thing that I have is share. What does share mean? I know what share is. Sharing is caring, right? We always heard that growing up. I still hear it to this day here and there. But sharing is huge. I talked about sharing into Facebook groups and stuff, but beyond that, share now to your stories, right? Facebook has stories, Instagram stories. Share to those stories. You're reaching a totally different audience. Share to your friends' pages. Share in the comments. Share in private messages. Share all over the place. Share to your personal page. I know people can say, oh, I shared on my personal page, but there's no traction. Right, maybe there is no traction, but you're creating that awareness. And I always recommend when you share anything, you always want to have captions with it and or create a question. Because if you just share, you're basically saying, hey, I'm a business owner, look at my junk and do business with me. No, that's not how we do business. So we need to understand that when we share, we have to have some type of comment there or question or something that's really going to cause people to engage so that it converts and you get a bang for your buck. So I always tell people, if you just copy and paste, that's okay too sometimes, but really get people to engage. Like if you're posting about your new products, say which product are you most excited for, and then share it to your Facebook groups or share it to your page and see if you can get that traffic and that traction. And the best thing about social media is you can delete stuff. I've deleted stuff for myself and for clients so many times. If it doesn't get the engagement and or it offends people or something, I go back and I kind of revisit it and think about what I can change to get a better bang for my buck. So there's 5 quick things to create your local awareness, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you offer, no matter how big or small your business is. So go ahead and implement all 5 of these things today and let me know how it's going. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you've done these things, if you've had success for them, or what questions you have. Thank you for listening to this episode. Do you want to be featured on our next episode? Or do you have questions about branding and digital marketing? Use the links below to contact Visions2images to help get your branding on point.